Welcome back, Nishoba.
We have a great podcast this week filled with important info for seniors, new teacher feature, question of the week, and more.
Let's not waste time and head over to Hayden with an interview video with Mr. Glover about the reality fair.
I'm here with Mr. Glover, and we're here to talk about the reality fair. So, can you tell us what is the reality fair?
The reality fair is where sophomores will go into the lower gym, and they've already been pre-assigned a specific career that they chose, and that there's a salary associated with that, and they'll walk around to the different tables spending their assigned salary. And the tables will be services that are offered in real life, such as housing, entertainment, transportation, food, and after they go around all the tables to spend their money, then they go back and figure out whether they overspent or underspent.
All right, and then for this event for sophomores, what do you want their main takeaway from this to be?
The hope is that we give them an idea of what it's like to live on your own, being independent, having to make an income, having to have a budget, how to spend money, and it's just hopefully a little bit of a preview of where they're going to be once they graduate high school or college.
All right, and our final question is, do you have any fond or positive memories of Career Day?
I think overall it's great to see the sophomores in there and enjoying themselves, and they really do seem to enjoy the whole process and the experience, and it's good, usually often some good takeaways.
All right, well, thank you very much.
That's all for this week, Nishoba. Thanks for tuning in.
Hope you have a great weekend, and we see you all next week.
Thanks, Hayden. Can't wait for the full interview to come out.
The hockey team had an amazing season and unfortunately lost in the Elite Eight round. Let's watch the hockey recap video from Mark, Marcus, and Ben.
How's it going? I'm Mark Stabello.
I'm Mark Kalita.
We're here today interviewing our coach, Coach Biggs. How's it going, Coach Biggs?
Great.
We'll start off here with our first question. What made you want to coach this organization this year?
It's a great question. Well, I love the sport of hockey first and foremost. I was an official for almost a decade, so I knew the sport. And then I knew when there was an opening, I love coaching here. So to me, it was a no-brainer.
Could you go a little bit more into your background of hockey?
Sure. I've really kind of come into the sport from playing high school hockey and then have been an official since. So I've reffed everything from D3 college to NCDC to local high school, club, all of the above.
How do you mix your coaching styles of lacrosse and hockey together?
I would certainly call myself a player's coach. So most of my coaching style is based on building culture, less on the X's and O's. So coming in and having fun and getting to know you guys was definitely a top priority.
And what were some of your hopes going into the season, and how did you meet them?
I think if we rewind to my interview with Jack Peterson, I think one of the hopes was winning a state championship, which we fell a little bit short of, but like I said to you guys in the locker room, I think the run that we were on and the fun that we had was great. I'll take a Central Mass championship as a nice little consolation prize.
What life experiences do you think you've gotten out of coaching hockey this year? What has changed?
Right, I think I have at least 22 new friends, and moving forward, building this hockey program back to where it was, maybe 5-6 years ago, I think is a great consolation as well.
Last question here. How did the pack and the stands affect the games?
Huge impact. Especially during our Central Mass run, the NESC was pretty much full every time we played, and the boys certainly fed off that energy.
Thank you. I think that wraps it up here. Nishoba News signing off.
Congrats again, boys, on a great season.
In other news, the class override forms are due today at 2:20. They can be turned in at the guidance office.
The Media Center is donating items to the school community. These items include school supplies, clothes, puzzles, and books. It's the same concept as Leave a Penny, Take a Penny.
Question of the Week is up next with Connor, Beckett, and Marcus.
How's it going? I'm Marcus.
I'm Connor.
And for this week, we're taking a spin on Question of the Week.
We got a funky one in store for you guys. We are doing April Fool's theme today.
Hey, I really like that salmon-colored sweatshirt.
Thank you. It matches his last name.
April Fools.
I'm here with
Aylin.
There's a rumor going around that you are the worst dressed person in the school. What do you think about that?
Did you start it?
April Fools.
Good afternoon. I'm with
Jamoy.
All right, Jamoy. Rumor has it you're the smartest person in the school.
Yeah, the rumor's true.
Dude, you can't even talk about April Fools.
Who are you here with?
Miss Dontremont, is it true that you're here today? April Fools.
I'm here with.
Maddie.
Oh, is that jacket new? I really like it.
Fairly new.
April Fools.
Hi, I'm here with
Maddie.
Knock Knock.
Who's there?
Interrupting cow.
Interrupting.
Moo! April Fools.
Okay, that joke was so funny and original.
You are
April Fools.
That is all for April Fool's question of the week this week.
Marcus and Connor signing off.
Hey Marcus, weren't you supposed to be good at lacrosse?
What kind of question is that?
April Fools. Got Abby and Grace.
Hey Grace, happy birthday.
Thanks, Abby.
April Fools.
Did you really just unwish me a happy birthday?
Yep. Anyways, great question of the week segment.
Now over to Michael with this week's teacher feature.
This week we are recognizing English teacher Mr. Bailey. Students wrote to say that Mr. Bailey is one of the nicest, caring, and most amazing teachers they have probably ever had. He genuinely cares about teaching and does the best he can to help every student succeed. Mr. Bailey is extremely nice and passionate and just deserves a thank you for everything he does. So thank you, Mr. Bailey. Now, over to Hayden and Ethan with sports.
The Celtics are currently the 4th seed in the Eastern Conference, with Jason Tatum playing the best basketball of his career. However, with the absence of Robert Williams due to his meniscus tear, it is hard to say if Daniel Tice or Al Horford can fill in his defensive presence on the boards. The Celtics remain hopeful that Williams will be able to return for the second round of the playoffs.
The Celtics are not the only team on the rise in Boston, as the Bruins are 4th seed in the Atlantic with 87 points and have gone 7-2-1 in their last 10. They will take on Columbus tomorrow.
The Red Sox open their season next week on the 7th against the Yankees. Questions remain regarding whether Trevor Story's offensive prowess will carry over from Coors Field in Colorado to Fenway Park.
Be sure to tune into future March Madness games, as the final 4 seeds, Villanova, Kansas, UNC, Duke, head out for the championship. Keep an eye out for the highly anticipated matchup between UNC and Duke in Coach K's final season. This will be the final Duke vs. UNC game of Coach K's career and possibly the most significant, because the winner will advance to Monday's championship game against the winner of Villanova vs. Kansas.
Now, let's head back to Abby and Grace for some important information for seniors.
Thanks, Ethan and Hayden. Hey, Abby, who do you have winning March Madness?
I think Duke has a great chance at bringing home the win. What do you think?
I got big bucks on UNC going all the way.
Attention seniors, check your emails. There was an important dates for senior email sent out last week.
Starting in May, seniors have AP exams, prom, senior breakfast, field day, and final exams.
In June, seniors have a mandatory graduation rehearsal, senior banquet, and graduation.
Keep a lookout for any more emails that may come your way. Now on to Jesse with the regional report.
This past weekend, Luther Burbank Middle School put on their production of Seussical the Musical Junior. The show had a great turnout. Members of Triam were at the show each night selling concessions to raise money for Relay for Life. Let's check out this video for more about the show.
Hey Nishoba, I'm here with Triam President Veronica Wells. Veronica, tell us what we're doing here today.
Today we are at the Luther Burbank musical Seussical the Musical Junior. And we are selling concessions to raise money for Triam's Relay for Life team, which is supporting cancer research.
That's awesome. Thank you to everyone who donated and came to the show.
Like green eggs and ham, I do not like them, Sam I am. I do not like them here or there. I do not like them anywhere. Not in a house, not with a mouse. Not here or there, not anywhere. I do not like green eggs and ham. I do not like them, Sam I am. Would you, with the girls? Would you, on the boat? Would you, in the rain?
Shoba, we just finished watching Seussical the Musical Junior.
It was really good.
How much did Triam raise?
We raised $330 for Relay for Life.
Congrats to the cast and crew. The show was amazing. Over the course of the 2 nights, Triam raised a total of $735 for Relay for Life. Thanks to everyone who donated, and great job to all involved. Now, back to Abby and Grace.
Wow, what a great way to raise money.
We have been told that the participants in the regular COVID tests taking pool have gone down.
COVID tests are still happening in the lower gym every Thursday during the block. Make sure to keep getting tested.
Let's head over to Andrew with arts and entertainment.
On March 18th, 19th, and 20th, the Neshoba Drama put on their production of Chicago, High School Edition. This show had a great turnout and got great rave reviews. Congratulations to the cast and crew. This past Monday and Tuesday, our amazing vocalists and musicians had their spring concerts. There was a variety of sounds ranging from Latin jazz to sections of great orchestral pieces. Our advanced jazz band played a piece called La Fiesta, which includes an incredible drum solo from 8-year drummer Aidan McDonald. Amazing show, everyone. Class plays are on April 8th from 7 to 9 p.m. A team of actors from each grade will compete to put on 30-minute act plays that are completely student-run. The class that wins earns 100 Neshoba Cup points, and the class with the most audience members gets 50 Neshoba Cup points. Each class will have awesome themed baskets to raffle off as well. Come support your classes.
That's all for this week, Neshoba. Thanks for tuning in.
Hope you have a great weekend, and we see you all next week.
And as always,
Roll Pack.